2 weeks ago, I guess, by HR Magazine of being awarded one of their top 10 thought leaders in the UK. I mention that, I don't mention that only because if they were here today, right this moment, they would take that award away. Because I have no cogent, pithy, soundbite thought that could sum up the way this day and the last 2 days have been. It's been uplifting, it's been inspiring. It is, in all the conferences I've been in, there's been no room I have felt happier in than today.
The very thing you're praying for to disappear is the very thing you need to keep you innovating. Does that make sense?
Performance in a sustainable way will need to have rewarding relationship, whether outside of work and inside of work. We spend a significant amount of time at work, so we do need to have really good relationship at work. In fact, there was another research that was carried out, I can't remember where exactly. It was Virgin. I remember now. Virgin did another research. This research was around finding out what are the top reasons for people coming to work. And it came out that the top reason is having good relationship at work. So I have a friend that I go to lunch with. I have a friend that would remind me when we have to submit something at work. Relationship at work came at the top as the reason why people come to work. So
must and work must be a forceful good. That if people are being treated badly outside, because of a societal difference, we certainly must work harder to ensure within our own organisations that we are treating people fairly.
Face-to-face for team cohesion and organisational belonging, you have to find time to do that. To be able to build a hybrid team.
The movement really centres on the fact that I'm saying we've got 15,000 HR professionals across the whole of the NHS. 16% of them are from BME backgrounds throughout. But if I look at it in London, we have just over 2,500 HR professionals and 45% of them are a BME background, but actually they all stop at kind of HR manager level, and then there isn't very much above that. So I very much am on my own, but I think that the narrative there is I'm saying to all our leaders, what we need to be doing is running the data within our own HR departments. We need to be the instruments for change, so that means secondly, the other is to look at the data and then start to have conversations with our staff about the lived experience. And then once you've started to look at the lived experience, use that to inform the interventions and co-create them with your black and white staff to actually make sure that we're actually starting to address the issue in a much better way.
You know, they said if it's a black thing, the black people should have the solutions, and that's not how it should be. It's a society thing, and everybody needs to come together for the solutions.
Have you found discomfort in the organisation, and what has caused it, and how you dealt with it?
It's the point that you made earlier. People couldn't even say black. You know, I spent the last quarter of last year doing a number of things. One of them including doing a workshop with people with all of our commercial team, because for years the CBI has wanted to, you know, represent black and Asian and other minority voices, but you can't represent them if you can't simply say black or Asian.
To be clear, being a black man in the workplace, you can't be 100% of yourself because your voice is too deep, you're too tall, you're too threatening. So my experience, I say this at the beginning, because my experience has been about making myself fit into a box, which to be honest has always been too small for me.
So we need to do better. We need to collaborate. I know this is the first one, but I want, as Bernadette said, take you forward, go into your workplace, increase the demographic at your place of work. And thank you to all my supporters, DHL, Women on Board, Sam Bell, and thank you to all my speakers. And it's really exciting to see all of you face to face. And hopefully I will see you next year.
We